Welcome to WingMan's not nuts, but WingMan's Hangar. How is everybody today, man? It looks like you're around. Tell us how the volume is going. We're on the chat window. That's way too much. Wingman, tell us way too much secret info. Hey guys, I'm not going to tell secret info, as far as you know. Okay, so we are live. It says we have no audio. Do we still have audio? We're checking it. We're checking everything out. We have audio. Check it. It looks like we have audio. Audio live. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So it looks like we're good here. We had to kind of rush to get everything working today because we're still moving and stuff around the office and getting everything together. Trying to get the right network cables in, trying to get the correct microphone that looks like a penis. And things like that, so that we can do this show properly. We're recording this broadcast for everybody in case they missed it. You guys can probably record it on your end too, which is fine. That's great. But we're going to put a small snippet out. Mike will cut that together and have it, Monday. Special guest today is Mr. Ben Lesnick. Ben, why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody about yourself? They probably already know you, but what the hell?
Yeah, I think anyone who was watching WingMan's Hangar at
WingMan's Hangar
11 a.m. on a Friday probably knows me already. I'm Ben Lesnick, community manager for Flood Imperium Games, and
but you're also doing some design work.
yes, I'm also kind of transitioning, but I think everyone here is wearing many hats right now.
Yeah, that's true. We may not be wearing a hat in here, but we are certainly wearing hats for reals. Yeah, and so Ben's been amazing. He helped us a lot on the campaign. You guys will probably, all the updates that got, anything you get from the community, PR-wise, as far as, on the comm links, on the emails, all that stuff has to go through Ben. He's like the, what's it say? Real quiet, because I can barely hear you. So Ben, you need to speak the hell up.
I will. How's this?
How about I move, because I know I don't have to speak up, right, folks? I'll move the mic over to Ben. Is that better?
How's that? Testing.
You got to say cool words like testes.
Testes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And am I too loud? How am I?
He's very loud, folks.
All right. I guess can we shut the door here, or we can leave it open? It doesn't matter. All right. So, because I'm just thinking they're doing the wiring out there, and we don't want to hear that stuff. So anyway, we're going to have a weekly show. It's going to be going on every week, every Friday at 11 a.m. Central. We'll take some questions. This week we're going to take, I believe, about 10 of the questions from the forum. 10 of the best questions are the ones that we're allowed to answer.
Yeah, you people want a lot more information than we're allowed to tell you.
Yes, there's got to be some secrets in here, like the fact that we're not wearing pants.
That's not a secret.
That's true. That's true. So why don't we start with one of the questions? I'm going to ask Ben, since he's pretty close to this. Oh, by the way, before we get into this, I've got to give big ups to Pleasure. You guys are probably the most amazing community I've ever seen on any game ever. And Pleasure created some artwork for us for the show. And I want to bring this up, let you guys see a little bit of it. We'll get some vinyls made of it, but check this out. Pleasure put this together for our show. Excellent job. I mean, this guy's amazing. He's done some amazing stuff. He created some dog tags for us. He created some shirt designs, some hats, which I've still not gotten, dang it. Anyway, and all kinds of cool stuff. And which makes us just amazing. He's amazingly talented. And Pleasure, thank you very much. First, thanks to everybody, but thank you to Pleasure for creating that. It's also going to be on my door, by the way, into my office, which is a big deal because I think it's badass, truthfully. So now if we butcher your name, tough. So from TC Finnois says, I have a question. If I got a pirate ship and I want to fly on the UEE system, will I be shot to death by military police, or is it based on my reputation? He wants to buy a Cutlass, but he's not sure he'll be able to fly it if he's not interested in becoming a pirate.
Okay, yeah, anyone can buy a Cutlass. That's not going to be the defining factor in people thinking you're a pirate. It's all the reputation system. So you can fly a Cutlass, you can explore with it, you can do legal bounty hunter missions, that sort of thing,
right.
Not a problem. Other players may look askance at you because I guess the fiction is that this company, Drake, creates these ships that everybody knows are for pirates. They're legitimate businessmen, but everybody knows they're making these ships for pirates. So other players may look at you askance, but they'll be able to scan you and see you're a good citizen.
Yeah, kind of think of it like, the whiskey runners from American past, right? Where you can still buy a nice Ford two-door coupe, right? But they souped theirs up and flew them around, and so the cops never knew who was the good guy or the bad guy. Now they could know by reputation, maybe they've got a certain fender type or a certain skin on them, that then they would know that was a pirate. Same kind of thing in this situation. They'll know you by your rep, not necessarily by your ship. Because hey, half the fun of it, it's all about your personality. You want whatever ship you want, we're going to support that.
I think we'll be seeing lots of pirates with constellations. You certainly don't have to have a cutlass.
You don't think the pirates will be in the bingo carrier?
Oh, I don't know. We seem to have a lot of pirates. They may end up.
And they probably all want to blow up a planet. Everybody wants to blow up a planet, right? Not confirming that. For the record, we are neither confirming nor denying that you'll be able to blow up said planet or moon. That's no moon! Anyway, we'll go on to the next question here. So, good question from TC Finwell. MC Grunt. This one I think I can easily get his name right. MC Grunt. He wants to know. Oh, Grunt. It could be Grunt, but there's no A. It's just Grunt. And he's a McGrunt. Mick Grunt. I guess he works, for McDonald's or something. He's a McGrunt. Would like to know, with the special add-ons, Retaliator, Starfarer, Corvette, and Vandal Fighter, become available for purchase for those who pledge through Kickstarter?
They will, yes. If you pledge the extra money for the special stuff during Kickstarter, we're working on an update to the site that's going to let you go in and assign that money where it was supposed to go. So it's coming. Don't worry. We're working on it.
So the answer is yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Just to be clear, the answer is. The answer of the day is yes.
We did not take your $1,000 for your Corvette and run off with it.
Well, we are broadcasting from Bahamas.
Yes.
So. Can I get another margarita, please? Thank you. From Creeds, we've got another question here coming up. From Creeds, I have a question from the modder community, specifically for 3D artists. We only use 4D artists here, so if you're not a 4D artist, well, you're out of luck.
They go back in time.
Yeah, they do, which means the game's already shipped in their world. When can we expect to get the engineering guide for meeting the ship requirement specifications of Star Citizen so we can submit our models ready for use when the time comes? That's a great question.
It is a great question. I know you're not going to want to hear this, but it's going to be.
Look in the camera.
I know you're not going to want to hear this, but it's going to be much closer to launch. We're still figuring out our own rules right now for how the ships are going to work. We are going to make sure we get that information out to you as early as it's possible to do so, but it's months or a year away at least.
Yeah, I mean, we're creating the whole rule set. We're creating the entire pipeline for putting the art into the game. I mean, even though we've got this really badass demo, it's just a demo. We've still got the entire rule set of the world, of the universe to create. So bear with us. You'll be watching along the way. These questions will become, easily answered as we go. A lot of them you'll be able to answer yourselves, but this is why we do the show. Oh, this is a good name. Okay, so he's called Toast.
Toast, yes.
Yeah,
That's,
which is what Chris Roberts is when he plays me in ping pong. He's Toast. Yeah, that's probably not going to make it into the edited version. Okay, says, how do we like our new digs? Nice to see David Letterman come on board as Jump Point editor. Oh, man, it is nice to see David Letterman. It's really good. Any other fond names from gaming industry history coming on board that you'd like to work with? More Origin, Digital, Angelo, Steve Jackson games alumni you try and track down. I probably can answer this one myself, right? So first of all, David Letterman was a huge coup for us. We worked together at Origin, and he is amazing. You saw the first edition of Jump Point. He's going to continue he's come on board as the Jump Point editor, and he'll be responsible for creating that every month for our subscribers. There's a lot more stuff to be announced for the subscribers. We're working on that now. It's a balance because we want to make sure we support everybody that's supported us to this point, but we also want to give something a little special to the subscribers because they're giving a little extra for a little more access than everybody else. Now that doesn't mean that people won't get access, because clearly you will. The WingMan's Hangar. will always be available to everybody because this is something we like to do and keep the community updated. As far as more industry vets, yeah, I'm talking to a lot of people right now. I'm in charge of the hiring for the company right now, and being that we're in Austin, there's a lot of interest in working on the project, and there's a lot of interest from our side and some of the talent that we worked with at Origin and Digital Anvil. The key will be getting the right talent. I mean, we are very chemistry oriented here. I've always found that if people like each other and people work well in an environment, that it just creates a nice maelstrom of workflow that allows you to have the magic, right? What you want to avoid is somebody that's so dominant or so over the top that you can't get anything done. So we're currently talking to 4 ex-Originites, and if I have my way, at least 2 of them will be coming on board. So I can't tell you who they are. Actually, it's interesting. There is one that's coming on in 2 weeks. It's our chief visual officer, but I don't think he's actually quit his job in the movie industry, local. You might be able to figure out who that is. If it was a special visual effects supervisor, perhaps at a local movie industry in Austin. Anyway, so we'll go on from that and let you guys figure it out. Yeah, we've already done that one, Mike. We talked about the Wingman sign with pleasure again. Thank you. We had our producer just come in here and say, talk about the Wingman sign. Dang, Skippy, we're talking about the Wingman. So we're going to talk about the Wingman sign. This is going to be called Wingman's Hangar, the Wingman sign. Anyway, so let's go to the next one. It's from Salkin Locke. It's about the Constellation. Now, this is a good question. Will we be able to hire NPC as crew members, or will there be just onboard AI to fill the empty space?
Yes, NPC as crew members. It's an easy one. Yeah, you'll see a guy in the extra seat rather than just have a computer control it.
Yeah, so to further emphasize that, there are going to be NPCs that are a little smarter than others, just like people. So you'll be able to hire better pilots. There'll be ratings. I think we'll put a rating system in there for the NPCs, and
yeah, and it'll cost you more if you want to.
It'll cost you more if you want to have an ace, NPC character. Exactly. They'll be just like us, just like everybody in the game. The reputation system is going to be global, so NPCs will be on that too, at least in this instance. Okay, Alleycat says, on your last Hangar broadcast, nicely done, you mentioned coming over to Germany in February. Any more details, and is it a public event? Well, I can't give any more details on it, but I can tell you we are coming to Germany. We're going to the Crytek. We're going to go look at Crytek, and we've got a couple Crytek people that have come on board. And we're going over there for some serious boot camp type training with our lead programmers and stuff. Is it public? Maybe. I mean, we hadn't really thought about that. That's a good question. Maybe we make it some deal where we have some sort of, get together and have some beers. Because the Wingman and all the people at Cloud Imperium like beers.
Especially German beers.
In Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, German beers in Germany is good. We didn't get these felt figures by just not drinking beer.
We worked at this very hard.
Years of practice. And I don't think we're done yet.
No.
No, I mean, I've been in bodybuilding now for 20 years, and it's just that I'm building a pyramid. So, all right, so we've got Slasher 54. Will you be sharing any design docs, concept arts for the big ship classes, or will we have to wait till game release?
I think you'll be seeing something, maybe not immediately, but you're definitely going to see some bigger ships in the coming months. Yeah,
and just so you know, we are doing all the concept stuff now. So, we don't like to release stuff too early. You saw how the Freelancer, when it got released, the people were saying it looks like a ginormous, penis, and they were not happy, but it was just a work in progress. So part of it is we've got to educate, not you guys. Obviously, anybody watching this show is well informed. Oh, you guys know what the hell you're talking about. But we've got to make sure when we release something that people understand where it is in the process, what's coming up, and we're releasing it to get feedback, right?
Yeah, basically the ship design process is you take a penis and you kind of shave it down.
You don't shave a penis. What the hell are you talking about? There is no shaving penises here. That's in the art pit.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that actually happens. This is, by the way, this show is not fit for HBO. All right. So anyway, the answer to the honest question is, yeah, they'll be coming in the future as it comes up. And we've got a hierarchy of moving down the list of assets. We've got an asset list. We're creating the ships as we go. And there's a lot to be designed. We kind of want to throw some of the stuff we want to say, you know, how would you guys envision stuff? We'll have some contests coming up for you guys to get in on going forward, which will be, you know, which we'll announce later.
And you're going to see the stuff you pledged for first. So
yeah, I mean,
Aurora, the 300i, the Idris.
Yeah, Constellation, the Vandal Fighter, is it?
I've seen the Vandal Fighter.
Yeah, so I mean, we've got. Don't forget, in 12 months here, or I guess it's 11 and a half now. We've got the Alpha multiplayer coming up, which should have all the ships. We got to start with the ships that you guys bought, and then we'll populate the rest of the world, you know, based on that. You know, I can't wait to see the Armadillo ship or the Lightning Bug. Right, Joss Whedon? Yeah, right. I so desperately want the Lightning Bug. We'll see if I can get that by Chris. Chaos Griffin has a question. He says, my question is simply regarding custom skins. Customization of the ships. We all know CIG has created custom ship skins and a way to change them with a flip of a switch. Is CIG planning on allowing custom player-made skins and decals to be uploaded in the persistent universe? And in the absence of custom skins, will the players be able to change primary, secondary, tertiary color patterns on the ships? By the way, nice work using tertiary.
Yeah, we're all very impressed with your word power.
Yes.
Short answer is yes, but we don't know to what extent yet.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't want a universe where everyone is going around with bright pink spaceships.
That's right.
Kind of taking you out of it. But we definitely want to give you the option of customizing everything, making your ship. Your ship is your avatar, so we want it to represent you. So we're going to look at how to do nose art. We're looking at how to do custom skins.
But again, that's going to have to be approved. At some point, there'll be an approval process that we'll have to go through because we don't want vulgar skins. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever played like the original Half-Life. I think it was Half-Life, where people would run around spraying naked ladies on the walls and stuff. And you know, while I was enjoying that myself, my wife didn't enjoy it much, and certainly my kids wouldn't either. So it could be a situation where maybe we have some controls where the custom skins are only seen by on your own server.
That's why, yeah, maybe give players the option of turning off the custom skins so they don't have to see other people's naked ladies.
Yeah, we could maybe do something like that, or we'll just see. That's I guess the answer to that is it's TBD. But anything that has the potential, we're trying to avoid anything that has the potential for griefing or to be abused. So that's going to require a lot of thought on our part, and so the answer to that is forthcoming, as in not really answerable at this point.
But the important thing is we are thinking about exactly that already.
We are.
So.
We're thinking about lots of stuff. Apparently, shaving wieners is one of Ben's thinking points.
Hey, I didn't design the freelancer.
No, but you've got pictures of it all over your wall at home.
I do, yes.
Well, okay, it says, oh, this is a great question from Andy. It's regards to the referral contest. When will we know the winners of the referral contest? Do winners and grand prize runner-ups know that they are winners?
Winners do not know yet. As you may have heard today in the update, the Kickstarter integration has been going slowly. We've got 7,500 people who still have not clicked on the link to integrate their accounts, and we want to give them a chance to add their names to whoever referred them. So we're giving them until end of the day Sunday to put in their referral, and we'll be picking the winner on Monday and announcing on Wednesday.
Idolonius wants to see your new tattoo.
People must have been following me on Twitter. I can show you my new tattoo, I guess.
Well, you have to?
Do I have to? It's up to you.
How bad do you guys want? How badly do you want to see the new tattoo? Where is it?
My arm. It's right here.
All right, you can show the tattoo. Okay, we're going to show the tattoo.
This one will probably not make it.
It's me. It's me, isn't it?
Yes, it's Eric in a little heart.
I thought Eric. All right, we're going to show the tattoo. This is the first on Wing Commander's Hangar.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that is bad. Can you see that? Can you get it closer to the camera? I can probably move the camera if you want to.
Yeah.
Death from above. Dude, that's badass.
It's a tattoo from Starship Troopers.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Paul Verhoeven would love that. All right, there you go. Not only that, we're getting nudity going here in the show. So also the referral contest, I believe we have to reach out and get their approval, don't we?
Yes.
We've reached out to a lot of people, and if you get something that says we need your permission to announce you're the winner, make sure you respond to that. Because if you don't respond, well, we'll just have to take it down to the next guy on the list. All
That will
right.
not happen. You'll win.
You'll still win.
And,
You hey.
We're going to hear from people.
I know. And by the way, just so you know, we still have quite a few Kickstarter folks that have not registered at RSI. So if you're watching this and you are a Kickstarter, make sure you get registered on the RSI website so that you get all the things that you're, supposed to be getting that you qualified for.
Yeah, you should have gotten an email about it a couple days
Right.
ago. There's a custom link you have to click to attach your Kickstarter pledge to an RSI account. All the instructions should be there. Check your spam folder if you don't see it. And if it's not there, email Pete, and I'm sure he would love to help you.
All right. There's one last question, and then we'll take a couple from the chat roll, and then we'll be done. Cool. We'll actually get to get back to work today. This is from Ladwin, and he or she or it says, how you know that mod tools can't be used as cheat tools?
Okay.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The modding only applies to servers you set up. So you can't just go in and mod the central universe.
The game servers are not going to be moddable. The main server will not be moddable.
No, we are coming up with a process where if people come up with amazing mods that everyone loves,
They can submit them.
Yeah, they can submit them.
Absolutely.
We'll consider them for adding to the main universe. But that's a longer approval process.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at a lot of things like that. Like if somebody makes something really cool, like a mod or perhaps a ship or something, maybe we find some way of allowing them to sell that in our universe and splitting the profits with you guys. But we've got to find the legalities of that and see if it works. And because to be honest with you, the talent out there in this community is unbelievable. I mean, you guys have done amazing stuff. So we'd like to tap into some of that because everybody likes to tap into some of that. Yeah, I know we can't have enough penis jokes here, can we? All right, let's take a couple chat roll questions, and then okay, there's a question there from, it's going too fast though. Mater, can I upgrade my pledge ship? Will I get the same items I would get from the Kickstarter pledge?
It depends on when you registered. If you registered before November 26th, I think, you'll get all the same things if you upgrade or buy another pledge right now. If you registered after that, you will just get whatever's currently offered at the site.
Hey, I was thinking too, and this might be something we could do. This is just off the cuff here. You know how we have the really cool stories from Dave Haddock, Kid Kings and all that.
Which are returning soon, by the way.
Returning soon to a computer near you. Wouldn't it be cool if we could have a contest with one of the stories where we let somebody put a graphical bit around that, like some frames?
That would be pretty cool.
Just have a contest with our community, because I have literally gotten tons of graphical frames or graphic novel style stuff from our community about things like the chat roll, and it'd be really cool to actually have that, to like graphically represent the stories.
Absolutely. I mean, we're all big fans of that cartoon about Zane.
Yes, we are.
Hi, Zane.
Hi, Zane. How are you? Is Zane here, by the way? I don't know. She's like one of the three girls that's on our chat roll. I think the Snow Wolf is on there. Zane's on there, and I think Eddie is also a girl. Eddie, aren't you a girl, or are you just acting like one on the internet? I'm just teasing, buddy. I know Eddie's a guy. I just see him typing here. Oh, come on, ouch, nothing. I'm teasing you because I love you. I love you, man, and I want your Bud Light. Oh man, some of this. You're welcome, Eddie, man. You're top notch as far as I'm concerned. There seems to be at WingMan question suggestions. How will turrets work? Is the gunner points at space and the pilot rolls? Will the turret move with the ship? Yeah. The answer is yes, it will. I mean, the idea is that Chris has been very specific about us wanting to be a Newtonian physics style of ship. So if you're in the turrets and you're trying to, now you're going to have locks. I mean, the idea is some of the turrets will have missiles and locks and stuff of that nature, right? That you can obviously upgrade your ship to get. So maybe once it rolls out of your range, you can still be locked in for a time, and then you pop a missile off that can still track them. But if the ship rolls, your turret's going to roll with it, and your area of view is going to change. Can I view and fly the ships like I did in Freelancer?
I'm not touching that one.
No, I'm not either. You know, that's Chulak. That's going to have to be. You always ask the toughest questions. Oh, speaking of Star Citizen cards, Chulak, I believe you asked about Star Citizen cards. Sandy's making the run on those. I think we're just waiting on the rest of the Kickstarter people again to link. Once the Kickstarter folks link, then we have all the Star Citizen cards. We're going to run them through. We're going to make one run because this is a one-time deal only. Star Citizen cards are not available, you know, for purchase. They're like for early people. Not many people are going to have those. It's kind of like the golden ticket. I mean, if you were lucky enough to find us before we announced it, I mean, you've got a golden ticket, and that's cool. Now, that doesn't mean there won't be other cool things popping up, because there will be. You know, we'll be having stuff like for contest winners and things of that nature going forward. But, you know, sometimes people like a little something that separates them from everybody else.
Yeah.
But, you know, what we've already separated ourselves from the rest of the world. I mean, we've got over 100,000 fans on our community that are all passionate and want this game, and that's pretty much a miracle.
Yeah, biggest crowdfunded project.
And we have to say thank you. I mean, we can't say that enough.
We wouldn't be here without you guys.
Absolutely right. And I'm sorry we had to change the name from WingMan's Nuts, because that was fucking cool. But we're now going to be WingMan's Hangar. And fortunately for us, again, pleasure, and the sign, it's badass! I freaking love it! So again, we're going to hang out on my wall. Do you have any other things to add before we sign off and get back to the office and get back to work?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I want to take one more. It looks like somebody's trying to get their questions in pretty quickly. We could actually, maybe we could get Mike in here to read the question to us from off camera. Hey, Mike! Should we get Mike in here? And maybe we can show you his bald spot. Hey, Mike! Here goes Mike. Can you pick a question off the chat roll and read it to us off cam? And show yourself on camera first, though, Mike. You guys remember Mike Moreland? Yeah. Because of Moreland, we're able to do these kind of things. So pick a question off there and ask it.
Me? Okay. It's moving so fast I can't track it. Hold second.
I know. You guys need to hold the chat roll down and say, slow your roll. Okay, that's not working. If it rolls too fast, we just can't answer.
So will it be possible to get an official poll via comment regarding citizen card delivery dates? Some people with less disposable income plan to increase their pledges significantly in some cases, but need time.
That's kind of like the layaway plan. Did we ever get a solution for that?
We did not. There's going to be a cutoff, and it's going to be in the near future, because we have to do the actual production run.
Yeah, we have to do the production run. We have to cut it off at some point. And you know, I would just have to beg and borrow the money from anybody I could. Sell crack, black tar heroin, whatever it takes. Get the cash. I'm just kidding, obviously. You know, or you can just start a church. Yeah, not kidding there too. Let's get a real question.
Cardboard Brain asks, can we get the jacket before cards get set in stone? Because I'd go platinum if we do.
I wouldn't guarantee that.
So let's avoid the questions about the citizen cards because we're only making one run on the citizen cards, guys, one, and so we have to cut it off.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we're not going to extend that out for everybody. It's just going to lock down. Devin, can you not do that right now, please?
Someone would like to see how our office looks now that we've been getting moved in.
That's a great question. Okay, so how the office looks will be shown. What we'll do is we'll do a walk around on next week's Wing Commander or on WingMan's Hangar. The Wing Commander. Look at that. I figured it's 15 years ago. I'm back in Origin. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a walk around of the office in the coming weeks, and you guys can see how it's changed, and it has changed dramatically. But let's end on that. We'll just end on that. So, listen, we appreciate everybody coming here. Thanks for logging into WingMan's Hangar. Actually, thanks again. We really appreciate it. Thanks for coming to WingMan's Hangar. You got anything to say, Ben?
Thank you for everything. You're a fantastic community, best I've ever seen. It's been a pleasure working with you all.
And spread the word.
Yes, tell your friends.
Just tell your friends. Because the more people that we get on this game, the better it gets. And watch for contests. Watch for updates. We'll keep you informed, and you keep us informed. Thank you guys very, very much. All right.